I am no longer married, and I'm divorced. This is not what this video is about, but there's something that you guys need to know. When I met this woman and I told her about my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, she hated it. She didn't like it. She said that, hey, you could do something better with your life. You should go back to school. So you know what I did back in 2016, 17, 16? I said, you know what? Maybe she's right. And you know what I did? I sold all my equipment. I sold my YouTube channel. I sold all my camera stuff. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. Maybe it's time for me to do something better with my life. Not knowing that at that time, what I had was very special. At that time, something that I chose to do, that I completely gave up. I gave it up because someone said, hey, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. You got to do something better with your life. There's got to be something more for your life. And I sold all my stuff for a woman. And she's no longer here.
This was one hell of a video, and I know many can relate to it. Playing card games has a horrible stigma to it, whether we're talking about back in the 90s, early 2000s, or if we're simply talking about current times. Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel is an OG, one of the biggest channels that started off back then. Now, not as much because of what happened. As you saw in the clip, he was divorced for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, understand that when you play card games, the stigmas that come along with it tend to be people who do not take care of themselves, that prioritize card games or gaming in general over their actual life, whether they're married, have a career, whatever's going on, card games seem to be number one. But the reality is, there is horrible perspectives that, unfortunately, if you don't bring it to attention, you don't have this conversation with whoever is interested in you, the people around you, your family, it can destroy you, all right? It can wreck you. This guy had to make changes for a woman who did not respect her man. Simply put, she didn't respect the hobby that he had, being an entrepreneur, as he stated in the video, making sure that he's not only doing something he cares about, but he's also getting paid for it. Working 3 hours a day is not bad when you can earn some money, you can earn a living. Not only this, but if he never stopped, imagine where he could have been. This guy could have been the biggest or one of the biggest, okay? Because at that point in time, he was. There was only another channel, which I don't know, I don't recall it, but he was among the top two. So if you don't know him, you're bad. But anyways, playing card games, you need to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who accept it. And also do your due diligence to not fall into the bad stigmas, aka make sure you take showers, use deodorant. We know that this is prevalent in even today's times. When I went to the recent nationals for Dragon Ball Super, there were people smelling like ass. This is common. You got people who do not take showers or take care of themselves. Most card gamers tend to be either super skinny or overweight severely, not even by a small margin, but by a large portion of their life. And that's not good. You're having health issues because you're not taking care of yourself. It's great to play card games and be a gamer. Today especially, it's fantastic. Same way back then watching anime was also just as bad. The reality is, you should not have to give up your hobbies, things that you want to become, for a relationship. If that person doesn't accept you, their loss. And that's unfortunate that he put his dream on hold just to get divorced in the future. But I do understand why you tried to make this person happy. You thought she was going to be in your future long term. Things didn't work out. A message to everyone watching this video and whoever watched that video: you need to put yourself first. If you're not happy, you can't make other people happy. If somebody doesn't like what you do for a living, doesn't like your hobbies, doesn't like parts of your life, then it's up to you to make sure that if it's not going to work, you cut it off. You don't need to keep people around who are going to shoot your dreams down like they did with your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Anyways, guys, leave your comments below. Let me know if you went through any of these experiences with partners or family, friends, whoever. And as always, it's all about you. Catch you guys on the next video.